Welcome to the Self-Trust Solution, the podcast for entrepreneurs, leaders, and high achievers who are done second-guessing and ready to execute with clarity. I'm your host, Dawn Leday, the Self-Trust Coach, and each week I'll help you build the one strategy that makes all others work, self-trust. This is where bold goals meet grounded action. Let's dive in. You don't need a new system every time your goal shifts. You need a way of operating that adjusts with you, something sustainable, personalized, and strategic. That's what we're talking about today, the self-trust success cycle and how it becomes the operating system behind everything you achieve. Welcome back. Today, we're taking everything we've been talking about in recent episodes and showing you how it all fits together. Because self-trust isn't a mindset you check off your list. It's an operating system, one that you build, live by, and grow with. Let's break down the self-trust success cycle and how it creates the kind of sustainable success you can repeat, refine, and rely on. Before we dive deeper, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. This podcast was recently ranked in the top 10% of all podcasts globally, and that's because of you. Because you listened, because you shared, because you believed in this message that self-trust isn't fluff or a fallback, but a real strategic path to success. If this podcast has helped you, moved you, or shifted how you show up, I'd be so grateful if you shared it with someone who needs it, or leave a review to help more entrepreneurs and leaders find this work. Together, we're building something powerful, and I'm so glad you're here. So what is this self-trust success cycle? The self-trust success cycle is the 3E success method in motion. Decide, execute, have your own back. Then do it again with more clarity, more confidence, and less noise. This cycle creates momentum without burnout because it's not built on urgency or pressure. It's built on connection to you. You've heard me walk through each element of this cycle across recent episodes. Let's revisit them real quick because they aren't standalone tools. They build on each other. First is decide with clarity. In episode 116, I introduced the self-trust solution as a strategy that starts within, where decisions aren't just logical, they're aligned. Then in episode 126, we talk about the success date calculator. It's a way to stop setting arbitrary deadlines and start making realistic, data-backed decisions. If you haven't listened to those yet, go cue them up. They'll shift how you approach goal setting completely. Next is to execute strategically. In episode 120, I walked you through the 3E success method and why follow through becomes inevitable when it's rooted in self-trust. Then episode 130 introduced the do it for data concept, how to evaluate results without drama and extract strategic insight that drives better decisions and better action. These are must listens if you've ever felt stuck, inconsistent, or discouraged by imperfect results. Finally is have your own back. Episode 124 introduced the I'm so impressed list, a self-celebration strategy that builds belief through evidence. And in episode 122, we talk about comfort plans, which help you manage discomfort in real time so it doesn't derail your progress. Instead of waiting for hard moments to knock you off course, comfort plans help you stay with the goal through those moments. You're not hoping for the process to feel perfect. You're preparing to stay grounded even when it doesn't. Then in episode 128, I shared the Obstacle Abatement Plan, which helps you anticipate and proactively plan for the roadblocks that typically cause setbacks. These episodes work together to reinforce a powerful truth. Self-trust means you support yourself not just when things are working, but when they're wobbly. That's where sustainable success is built. These tools help you reinforce trust in yourself even when things get hard. The self-trust success cycle works because it keeps you in motion. You're never stuck waiting for perfect clarity. You're never repeating the same failure without learning. And you're never abandoned by your own inner support. Each loop strengthens your ability to decide, act, and recover. This isn't about rigid discipline or external accountability. This is internal structure, self generated momentum, a mindset and method that evolve with you. When self trust is your strategy, you don't need a new plan every time life changes. You have a system that adapts, evaluates, and recalibrates. This is how success becomes inevitable, not because it's always smooth, but because it's always strategic. What will you take away from today's episode? My goal is for you to start creating an operating system, a self trust fueled cycle of success that supports you and every meaningful goal you go after. The 3D success method becomes sustainable when you put it on repeat. Decision making, execution, and self support aren't one offs, they're cyclical. Your tools, like the I'm so impressed list and the success state calculator, reinforce each step. This isn't about fixing what's broken, it's about building a system that supports you again and again. If you're ready to stop starting over and instead start building momentum that carries you forward, your next step is to grab the follow through formula. Inside, you'll not only learn the self trust success cycle, you'll apply it with structure, tools, and clarity so it becomes your default way of operating. Learn more at theselftrustcoach.com/follow through. You don't need more plans. You need a system that honors you and evolves with you. This is how you stop second guessing and start showing up like the leader you already are. Let's keep going. Inside every goal is a decision, an action, an evaluation, and an adjustment. Keep building your rhythm with the Self-Trust Solution. Subscribe, leave a review, and explore how we can work together at theselftrustcoach.com. I'll see you in the next episode.